Hello, Lori Michelle with Mashiach's Life Lesson number 17. Messiah's Hierarchy of Human Needs, the Matrix for World Redemption. Extremely powerful words, and they are the words of Hashem, God, the King of the universe. I discovered many years ago that I'm wired differently than the rest of humanity. And it's not a brag at all. It is a fact that I don't think like everyone else in every moment. And I'm going to show you how I think in every moment, because he says that's how humans in the physical world must start emanating, or we're going to implode and it will be the end. But he says you're going to change your wiring and rewire your thinking to think more like Messiah, Mashiach, and Hashem. I'm going to show you a chart first and explain to you further how I discovered this. So first, I'm going to define matrix, because I looked it up today, because Hashem said the matrix for world redemption. I said, is that the right word? He said, it's the perfect word. So I looked it up just to check. And it said in Webster's, something within or from which something else originates, develops, or takes form. So I said, Hashem, perfect. And he smiled. But the example Webster's gave was spot on. An atmosphere of understanding and friendliness that is the matrix of peace. So Hashem says the matrix of world redemption is how I think in every moment. Messiah, Mashiach, thinks differently than every other physical human being in creation. I'll show you how. Let's look at a comparison between Maslow's hierarchy of needs and Lori's hierarchy of needs. And I did this years ago before I was doing any of this. I founded a charity called Running on Love, and I used this as an example in one of my promotions for Running on Love, a charity that was do it for love. You don't need a better reason. So I looked up Maslow's hierarchy of needs, and I thought, I don't think like that. It starts with physiological. You need to eat, you need a house, you need to take care of your body, you need safety, you need to have a sense of belonging and love that comes after physiological and safety needs. And then there are feelings of self-esteem, which I'll go into further in a moment, and then self-actualization, to feel a sense of achieving your potential. Psychological needs. I don't think like that at all. I don't have a pyramid. I'm inside out, and I did this diagram years ago before I spoke to you about being inside out instead of outside in. I have videos about that, how we need to be thinking from our spirit outward and be more outward like Hashem. I need my glasses because this is very bitmapped, and I did this years ago. In every thought, every time I think of anything, every time I choose anything, love is first. My children are first. He's first. You're first. My needs are after that. And I know that sounds strange, and you might say, that's not possible. And I'm telling you from my heart of hearts, it is how I think. Without his love, I don't want air, water, the stars, the moon. I don't want anything. Without the love of my children, I don't want anything. Take it all. And people are like that in a time of crisis. God forbid something happens to your child, or God forbid you see the fire burning across the street and people are in the building and they're going to perish. You don't think about your physiological needs, about yourself or your own safety or any of that. It's, I've got to take care of that person across the street. Love, love. And that takes over. But for everyone else in humanity, it takes over in a moment of crisis. 9/11, we saw heroes running into the towers to save a life, didn't think twice about their own safety or physiological needs. They were pure love, truly. So that's how I think when there's no fire, the sun is shining, I'm well fed, I'm taken care of, and I think love first. If I cook an omelet for me and one of my children, I always look to see that they get the better half of the omelet. I never want the bigger half for me. Not because I'm not hungry or I wouldn't love to have a great omelet myself, but I get more joy and more satisfaction giving them what's better for them than for me. So looking at my chart just a little more, and then we'll move on. Love comes first. Physiological needs, I just said, if I don't have love, I don't want air. It's love first. Safety, this is not safe, people. What I'm doing right now, telling you that I'm Mashiach, Messiah, I'm talking to Hashem, all the things that I put in this book, I'm not playing it safe. Safety, the towers are burning, I'm going in. Love's first. Self-esteem, I'm fine. I don't even think about myself. What is that, self-esteem? I'm going to talk about self-esteem and self-actualization in a moment. Let's go there right now. Self-esteem, a confidence and satisfaction in oneself. I'm fine. I don't need your good opinion. Self-esteem in this world, in the physical world, in general, comes from acceptance from the people around you. The love and belonging of the people around you gives you your self-esteem. I don't get my self-esteem from you. I don't get my self-esteem from my children. My self-esteem and how I feel about myself is generated by how much I can give my children. If I can make them happy, if I can make sure they're okay, then I feel good about myself. If I made your life easier yesterday because I taught you something and your life was just a little bit easier, I feel good about myself, satisfied that I gave you something you needed. Love is first. Self-actualize, self-actualization, what is that? To realize fully one's potential. I don't know what my potential is, but I know why I'm here, and I'm going to stop share. I know why I'm here. I'm here for the same reason you're here right now. These are the end of days. This world is in chaos and dying. Children are dying. We're heading to war. And we are here to bring godliness into this world through us and reach out to each other in love and heal the world. That's why we're here. Self-actualization, achieving your purpose. My divine purpose is to reach you and share Him. It's your purpose also to bring world peace in our time now. So the matrix for world redemption is thinking about that your purpose in every moment. Flip Maslow's pyramid upside down. You need to be in self-actualization in every moment. Your purpose, living your purpose and living from your center, your soul, love from the inside out, as though the building is burning and children are inside. Maslow's chart is truly not a bad chart, but it's an ego-driven chart, meaning I got to take care of myself. I need to eat. I need a house. I need love. I need. My chart, Messiah's chart, is I want to help you first. If you're satisfied and you're happy and you're feeling safe and good and know him, I win. It's you first. It's inside out. You are more important than I am. I am not I-centered. I am you-centered love. I want to give you him. I want to give my children everything I can give them. And in the end, I feel a sense of self-satisfaction, self-esteem, self-actualization, world peace and redemption for my children, my grandson, for your kids, for you. That's my purpose. That's why I'm here. I live, eat, and breathe self-actualization. There are people here who are trying to ascend spiritually, and they reach for God because they want to be closer to God. But the way to be closer to God is to give our love away to everyone else, to emulate him, not to reach for him for some self-serving ascension purpose. Wow, if I reach for him and I please him, I get a blessing. I. You've got to flip your thinking around and make it more outward, that when I love like him and I reach out to everyone, there will be peace for everyone, and then peace will reign supreme, and I will live in a world of love and peace. This world needs to run on love. And I discovered that years ago when I founded the charity Running on Love. It's all about love. Is this a dangerous way to be in this physical world? Yes, when you're in a world without God. He protects me, he shields me, he's guarded me. When I lost everything, he took me here and helped me write the Torah Part 2. He holds me strong in every moment. Without his love, yeah, he's the master and the king of the universe, and he gives me air, he gives me water. Thank you, Hashem. I thank him for everything, but I don't want anything without his love. Love is number one. Rewire your thinking. The minute you think it's all about yourself, flip it around and start working that spiritual muscle and be like the first responders were on 9/11. But don't wait for the bombs to drop. Do it now. Be love now. And let's bring world peace and world redemption in our life and reach our self-actualization, our purpose. That's why we're here. God bless you. Peace on earth in our time. God bless you.